Alright, I woke up in the morning just to watch this. This better be worth it, because I'm going back to bed. Oh my god. Alright, welcome to the Smash Direct. Yeah, I can't do intros. Yeah, see you at the live stream. Alright, the stream is about to start. Can't wait to who the fifth fighter's gonna be. Can't wait.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide. The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy, which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time.
Thank goodness.
I think even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really? So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information. However, even if you say, that's not the character I was picturing, I hope you don't have any hard feelings. We've prepared a fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
Sometimes with the replays. Okay, I'll shut up now. Oh boy!
The time has finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice. You must Smash.
Huh?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Another Fire Emblem character?
So joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself!
Alright, let's see what he has to offer. Hold on. Oh. What?
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Oh.
Huh. So that is how you plan to win the day?
Alright.
I'll reward your cleverness this time.
Okay, it's not looking bad, alright. Wait.
How is this?
Huh?
Oh.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Arid Fire, strike with superior reach.
Okay.
Use Amir's overwhelming power. Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught. along with the sword of the creator. Each weapon matches a direction. Your will and mine be now as one! To you, both sides of time are revealed! Through Smash, show the world!
I take back everything I said. You know what? This character actually looks cool. Like, oh, I can't even say it. Those weapons though.
Bruh.
How you doing?
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass.
Alright.
And it will also be available for purchase individually. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
Oh no.
I'll give it a try.
Oh, let's see it.
外伝紋章の謎聖戦の系譜トラキア776、封印の剣烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、草原の奇跡暁の女神、心眼黒竜新紋章、覚醒イフヒーローズエコーズ風化設立
There you go, 17.
今変な数え方してます
So you saw how I was counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you get 16. Add 1 and you get 17.
Oh my god.
Awesome, isn't it?
Alright, it's time.
So this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
So
Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
Oh no. Zoner.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs, the Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
Alright.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air. For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Oh.
It was
Wait.
pretty terrifying how I
Like a
knocked him
spike?
into the air with that attack. And in addition, you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll
Oh,
launch
no.
opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up
Alright.
special.
A tether? Okay.
Now for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so.
Alright.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it.
Alright.
Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Wait, how far is that?
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be stronger. And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Alright.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
Oh!
The shaft part is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
Alright.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or downward in this case. Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
That range,
Actually,
though.
you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this. But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area. Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
Okay, so you can't like just spam it like that. Alright.
Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
Alright.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
Alright! It's Spike, let's go!
Next is the down smash attack. A heavy swing of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different.
Falcon Punch, you say?
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect,
Oh. Oh.
which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed. Another notable aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
Oh, alright, that's nice.
Also, you can turn around during the move. The swing takes a while, so if an opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction. Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective when used against a group of
That
opponents.
attack is strong. I can't lie about that.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Oh. That damage, though.
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them.
So small for the shockwave.
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Fail Not, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around.
Alright.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow.
Okay.
It seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed.
Alright.
It's also very powerful.
So they commit to it. Alright.
That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button.
Alright.
You can also change direction while in the stance. It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so, charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button.
Alright.
In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Oof.
Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
Alright.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sothis and launch an attack together. Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Alright. Oh my god, from Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Oh wait. Alright, that's cursed. I don't think I'm gonna get any of those. So those costumes don't look that bad though. They look pretty good. Another Mega Man? Ah, alright. What? Cuphead. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Oh my god.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Wait, what? A 6?
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed.
I'm sad.
Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchase it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided. Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them. But I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have.
Oh?
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Swordfighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It's kinda cool.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2. That's it. Thank you.
Oh my god. You know, even though it's another Fire Emblem character, he looks actually, like, very good and, like, a variety of movesets. You know what? I actually enjoy this. I can't wait. Well, that is all for now, and until the fighter comes, yeah, I still can't do outros. Well, until next time. And if you excuse me, I'm going back to bed.